What up, ECC? Welcome back. Another edition of the East County Conference Fantasy Football Show. The recap edition, week 6. We're going to get it done here a little late. Everybody else is asleep right now. I've had time to self medicate. So it should be okay. For you and Mark, sorry if a few times I stutter. Because I might be off. Anyways, I'm getting right down to it. We're going to jump in with my picks that I did not click on. So I was only 2 out of 5, way off on the upset picks this week. We're going to go right to my brothers. Actually, I think that's how I started last time. So I picked Nomads to win. Didn't happen. We had, let's see here. Watson did good. I think that's how I thought. I'm pretty sure I said he was going to do just as good as Brady or better, I think, because Brady was hurt, but he did fine. Brady had 30 points. Watson didn't do as good as I thought, but Brown did. 36 over Landry. 20 points, though, from Landry, so solid. This is where I was way off. Ted Ginn Jr. outscored Hopkins. Now, I thought it was going to be Watson Hopkins, as they say all the time, sometimes clearly. But in any case, Ted Ginn got the score. So did Hopkins. That's it. He's only been getting like that touchdown. That's it. Fuller had a great game, which we'll get to with Swirling, even though I think I was off on that pick too. But in any case, he did just enough points. I guess he didn't really need them. Same with Hearns. Sucked donkey. Curse did just, like I said, better. Still outscored him. Miller, I was off again. He actually didn't score as much as I thought. Gurley did fine. Gurley did not have a Gurley game, but he still had a good game, 24 points. I'm pretty sure I said somewhere in that range too. Now, I was off though for Miller, so I'm sorry, Brian. Maybe I jinxed him. I thought he would do a lot better against Cleveland. Thompson did awesome for you though, way better than Stewart, just like we thought. Fleener, I guess this was, I don't think the deciding factor because you lost by over 30. Fleener would have got 30, but you got 0, so that didn't help. Oh, Delaney Walker sucked tonight. 5 points for you, Chad. But this is where I think it helped. Ingram, he scored like 3 games worth, 45 points. He actually helped me in DraftKings. DraftKings gave me like $6 or something off my 3. So Ingram, great play right there over McCaffrey. I never thought it. So I was way off, and this is probably why I lost the game, because I picked 3 guys off, 3 wrong players. I'm pretty sure on the defense, too, Houston way outproduced, 37 over to Washington 16. So, 30-point swing, 35-point swing in Chad's favor. So Chad wins. Next time, Brian, I think you were going off a 3-game win streak, too, something like that. So you'll be back in the winner circle soon. I think my next game, the next one I was off on, we'll go Danny's and Graham's. Tater, I picked Graham to win, but Tater fucking annihilated him, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, almost 80 points. Sorry, Graham. Let me see what happened. Let's see what happened. Again, way off. This is why I think you lost, because I didn't pick right. Simeon outscored Breeze. Never would have thought it. Evans had a fine game. I think he had a touchdown there in the very fourth quarter, very end. Put you ahead. Outscored Jeffrey. Got you in that 15-20, like I'm pretty sure I said. Funches, we already knew what he had scored from Thursday night. So Fuller had another solid game, 14 points, but not what I thought. Thomas sucked. Even bigger donkey, because he was expected to do better than the other guy that just sucked. Crabtree, again, did solid numbers. Cooper is dead. So whoever has Amari Cooper, Chad, I think it is, but whoever has, you should drop him too, because he is done. He can't catch anything. He's younger than Crabtree too, and he's gonna be washed out. This is the last season, I think, for the Raiders. He's gonna be a Charger next year. Now, speaking of Chargers, Gordon, this is where Danny got a lot of extra points. 48 to Duke Johnson's 9. This is where it hurts because Graham got those two players hurt that were helping him. Who was it? That Seattle running back, and then someone else. Who did you have, Graham? Maybe you already dropped him, but somebody was doing good for you, or at least better than maybe the 9 points. McKinnon had another great game, 33 points. That backup in Washington, Perrin, the rookie, he had 18 points, way more than I would have ever thought. I'm pretty sure you had Collins in, and he had 14. So hey, look, that was solid, Graham, changing him out there. Like I said, you like to change your lineups after. So look, you got an extra 4 points for doing that. Dixon, we already knew what he did. I was off on. He didn't do anything. 3 points. Freeman, Kamara, nothing really spectacular. Prater versus Goswasi, yeah. The rest of the shit went normal. Baltimore way outproduced too, 34 points. So Danny got extra production from that Gordon, his defense, and of course McKinnon scoring 33 for him. Put you over the top. So good win there, Danny. I think even Graham sent it out there. Good win, Dan. So the last one that I was way off on was the only one I thought was going to be not the upset, which is Widmark's game. He had the same thing that happened to me. We've lost our quarterbacks. Now I don't know how long Winston was out though. I didn't look. I'm sure he ain't out for the season though, like fucking Rodgers. No, I think he's only out a little bit, day to day. I think he'll survive. So you got lucky, Widmark. Take your loss. I'm gonna have a few more. Planning to play Rivers. Anyways, Wentz, that's where it is. 37 to his 4. That's pretty much the deciding factor because you only lost by 25, 32 points. And that's 32 points. Yeah, your quarterback. Just like me. And this one was even worse on the spread, the difference. Mine was only 15. Nelson outscored Allen. Hogan had a shitty game, and so did Bryant, so that didn't really hurt you. Benjamin did fine. This is where it helped because Wallace didn't do nothing either. So you were okay almost at this point. Lynch outscored CJ, and I was way off there too. Pattern developing wherever I was way off, the losses are. CJ Anderson, 6 points. I thought he would do way better. That would have helped you if he would have had a normal game, like a 26. This would have been way closer, though. More of a nail biter. Gillislee did not do anything because he's touchdown reliant. DeMarco had solid points. That's why the trade was justifiable because he got you 25 points there, Andy. Look at the trade got you a win. So for making moves, just doing something, got a win out of it. Doug Martin, solid 20 points. Looks like he's going to give you a consistent 20 there, Widmark, so you at least got something there consistent to rely on. Cohen got 18 out of nowhere. He's been not doing as well, so he helped Andy come back there. Greg DeLay outscored Hopkins. Carolina even was a wash with Tennessee. So, yeah, it was really that quarterback. Losing Winston, man, it hurts you, Eric. So much for Mr. Bye Week. I guess we won't call you that anymore, Andy. So good, congratulations there on your first win of the season. Now, where we did get it right, the only upset I think besides myself that I didn't hope for that was right was Wolverines. So Charlie is on a roll, even with his injuries, with all that bitching about, oh, I lost this guy and that guy and this guy. Also, next week I'm gonna lose him probably. You're still winning. Look, you're not even in last place. 2-game win streak, I think. But in any case, keep trying. Keep playing. You'll get luck back eventually. Mixon's still solid. Dez. Yeah, David Johnson will come back before you know it. If you just keep, 500 ball, playoff run maybe. Now, in this win, just like I did project Cousins was going to do good, and he did. He didn't get the 51, but he got 43. Ryan did solid. Watkins, look, he's on the radar. 2 points. He did look at him. He read your tweet, Charlie. He said, all right, here's one. That's it, just one. So maybe next week he'll get 2. The Let's see. Thielen did solid because Diggs was out. Hilton did not do anything like I thought, but didn't matter with frickin' championship scoring barely 100. That hurts. I guess because Green Bay lost Aaron, it really hurt you, Eric. So my loss was your loss, is in a sense. I guess that's probably what happened. Devontae actually did fine with that other Hundley dude. I think he got a touchdown. Maybe I don't think Rogers got one. No, yeah, that was from Hundley. But everybody else in your team did nothing. I think combined, Demarius Thomas beat. Let's see, that McGuire and Montgomery together, two running backs from Demarius Thomas, who's been doing nothing. Basically, like throwing Bennett. I mean, three players to one. Yeah, you're doomed. So at this point, good win. I mean, Jones did solid for you, Charlie. White didn't do too much. Abdullah didn't do too much. But I mean, you got just enough points. You're probably not going to win a lot with 145 either. But if you play teams like Eric's going 115, I think it was total, it's going to help. So there you go. Good win. The the one that hurts the most, my game. I wanted it to happen, but it just didn't happen. Aaron Rodgers collarbone. I was watching that game. I was watching that play, and it didn't on. It did not look like he would break a collarbone. I thought it would be like his elbow. He kind of landed funny, but 1 point from Rodgers, and I lost basically by 15. So if he would have just had just a normal, decent game, I would have won, Robbie. I would have won. But it's all right. You did win, and I did also say Stafford and Tate were gonna have a good game, and they did. Tate's actually hurt a little bit for you too. He's missing a couple weeks, I think they said, with an AC joint, just like Brady. But wide receivers, he's a little bit more. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be able to play through it like Brady would. I think his is a little bit more hurt. But in any case, he got 30 points with Stafford's 40, so 70 points. I mean, that's gonna kill me when I got one out of Rodgers. Fitzgerald had a solid game. Like I said, he's gonna beat Deshaun in that slot. He did. You did barely squeak by with Julio, one extra point than Emmanuel, and he got hurt too. I'm losing him for at least a week with a ankle. Fournette, I saw that too. They showed it on the red zone. His leg went all wobbly. I thought he would be done for the season. They said he's going to be okay for week 7. So you dodged a bullet, Rob. I'm pretty sure, though, 1 or 2 more weeks, if he gets hit on that leg, he's done. So I think he'll have a few more games with him. But in any case, Hunt barely did anything, but enough to give me 20 points. It was hard 20 points, too. I stayed competitive with Hyde getting 31 with his double touchdowns. Fitzgerald doing what he did, and everybody else on your team didn't do. I mean, Howard did great. Kelsey did not see Ertz outscored him, so I was able to stay competitive. Tucker actually, where I was way off is where I thought your special teams were going to be the deciding factor, or kicker or defense. They were not. Mine actually scored more, barely, but again, just enough to keep me competitive. Cooks did fine, but yeah, good win, Rob. I thought you were going to win, and you did win. Get this, sole first place, Rob. Orgasm in the mouth, or your mouth. He's the only one right now in first. All of the rest of us are either second, third, or last. Right now, you don't want to be pretty much too far out. By week 9, I think it is, you want to be in the mix. Otherwise, those playoff hunts going to be hard because only top 4 in our league make it. Other than that, nothing else major on injury wise, at least. I don't have that I look at. Besides Winston, he's obvious. He's going to be back, as we said. My guy's out. I'm taking trade inquiries other than looking at the waiver wire. There's nothing. Otherwise, you guys might get lucky. I'm going to have to play Phillip Rivers. Oh, my God. So I haven't looked at week 7 yet, but I can't wait. It's going to be fun. So great job, Rob, again, on being first place. Number 1 at the top right now. I think 5-1 overall. A couple of win streaks, too, were broken. I think Graham was coming on a 4-gamer. Thought he was going to get his 5-win medal in a row. Nope. Done. I think Robbie's now on 4-game in a row. So one more and you get the 5-game medal, Rob. All right, so till Thursday, Friday, whenever I get a chance to do the week 7 prediction matchup, whatever review. I haven't even looked at who's playing who too. That's gonna be fun. All right, ECC. I'll probably upload this tomorrow, so you guys will get it for your morning, coffee or toilet break, whatever you guys do. Later, motherfuckers.